Okay, so we do a Netivot Shalom על Tora, right? And the Parashat is Vayechi, page Shin Yud Gimel, אספו ואגידה לכם. I think we learned it a few years ago, but it's good to repeat. So, Yaakov Avinu is dying, now he's in Egypt, and all his sons are over there with him, and now he's asking them to gather, and he's going to tell them to reveal the future, the end of time. יאספו ואגידה לכם את אשר יקרה אתכם באחרית הימים. Gather and I will let you know what's going to happen with you at the end of time. And I said, you said, מסכת פסחים. ביקש יעקב לגלות את הקץ ונסתלקה ממנו שכינה. So Yaakov wanted to reveal the end, and the Shekhinah left him. בזוהר הקדוש, he said, איתה ואיתמה, like they're asking a question, like, but eventually he revealed something. So whatever he wasn't supposed to reveal, he couldn't reveal, and whatever he was supposed to reveal, he revealed, but still, he didn't reveal really the end, maybe. But what was needed was revealed, and nothing was damaged. Which means the Torah wouldn't say, right? Wouldn't write in the verses, gather and I'll tell you what will happen to you at the end of the days, unless if it was really revealed what will happen. But of course, we don't have dates. We don't know when the Mashiach is come. It's not about that. Yaakov Avinu probably wanted to tell them about that, but from Shamayim they didn't let him. However, because after all the Torah wrote that he wants to reveal, then he revealed something. So what did he reveal? And perhaps we can say, what's that part that he was supposed to, or from Shamayim they let him reveal, and the other thing wasn't. He said it's according to what the Maran Baal Bet Avraham, Admor Baal Bet Avraham Zechuto again said in behalf of the name of the Rav Kadosh Rabbi Shmuel from Kaminka. On the pasuk, on the verse, Yasfu v'agid elachem, gathered and I will let you know. So he said v'agida is to tell, but in Hebrew, as I told you, each word have a significant meaning. It's like v'yedaber Hashem el Moshe le'emor, right? That Hashem speaks to Moshe le'emor, to tell the Bnei Israel. And here Yaakov Avinu was using the lashon yasfu ve'agida. Lehagid is also to tell. Le'emor it's also to say. But what's significant in agida? So agida is the root of eged. Eged is not only a bus company in Israel. Eged is also to congregate, be together, a bundle, right? When you're harvesting the wheat, you make bundles. You aged agudot. So he said, תתאספו ותתאגדו יחד. So gather and get together. את אשר יקרה אתכם. And this is going to be very precious in the end of time. יש לומר בזה, you can say furthermore. Our sages, הנה חז"ל אמרו על הגאולה, in מסכת סנהדרין, they said, זכו אחישנה, if we have the merit, we'll have the fast track. We don't have the merit, it will be on its time. What is its time? Some say at the end of the 6,000, and the end of the 7,000, whatever, there are many opinions. ויעקב אבינו נתן בדבריו אלו את עצתו. So Yaakov gave the advice. How? When we don't have the merit, how can we expedite the redemption? By get together, unite, be like one bundle, and I will tell you, that's the secret. Just get together. And Chas v'Chalila, we saw, what happened in Simchat Torah, that we were not together. And after Simchat Torah, 99.9% of the Jews all over, I think, started to be together. There are a few individuals that are still maybe need some shock therapy, but we are all in it together. And that's exactly what Yaakov Avinu wanted to tell us, but probably he wanted to tell us that, that we need to get together before Hashem will smack our face. So he said, if you don't have the merit, if you don't have the zchuyot, then just get together. And then you will be like you have the merit. As our sage says on the pasuk, V'amech kulam tzadikim, your nation, your people are all righteous. Why? Because when we are one together, we are like one nation, we are like righteous. As it says in the Noam Elimelech, right? It was from the Talmidim of the Baal Shem Tov, like I think almost like 350, maybe 400 years ago. He said, Yesh Olam, there is a parallel world, a spiritual world, called Israel. And that's the word of the Klalut Israel. That over there is no sin, no crime, nothing, no devil, no evil inclination. It's a spiritual world. Because sins relate to individual. Sometimes we do sin, sometimes we say something what we're not supposed to, or we do something that we're not supposed to do. But that spiritual upper world, it's the klal, it's the nation in unity. There are no sins over there because sin relates only to individuals. And that's why the Klalut Israel, they're always holding to Gedusha. The Gedusha over there, it's a reality and it's existing 24/7. And this is the secret that Yaakov revealed. And that was supposed to be revealed. That even if Israel are in the aspect of not Zachut, they don't have the merit, then the advice is just get together, be together, congregate. And by that, you're going to bring that merit that we should have. This is the explanation from Chazal. Our sage says, Yaakov Avinu, he wanted to reveal the end. הוא ביקש לגלות את הקץ, ונסתלקה ממנו שכינה. They said, it seems to be like what he did improperly. Like, okay, fine. So he wanted to reveal the end. Why the Shekhinah need to go away? And our righteous Gedolim, they were mefarish, they explain. According to, if they have the merit, fast track of redemption, before the end. And Yaakov, he wanted to reveal the end because he thought that we will not be in the position of having the merit. And that's why he gave the advice to us, if it's chas v'chalila, we don't have the merit. And that's including in the word of the Zohar, that whatever he was supposed to reveal, revealed, and what not, was not, he didn't have a permission. And that's why the Shekhinah left. And that's the advice that he gave, get together and you will bring the light of Mashiach. That's the part that was allowed to be revealed, but the other part was not revealed, was actually the time of not the fast track redemption, but when the redemption will happen, if we have merit, we don't have merit, whatever. When the time comes, it comes, even if we are not ready. This is, he didn't have a permission to reveal, and that's why the Shekhinah left him. Because that type of redemption, again, some say that it will be in the end of the 6,000. We don't have much time, right? Like 300 years almost, one something. And he said, וזהו גם עניין מאמר חז"ל. Shabbat מביאה גאולה לעולם. Shabbos bring redemption to the world. Why? Because the Shabbos, the main thing of Shabbos is unity, right? As it says, Razad Shabbat, Shabbat Idachdat Berazad Echad. Right? What's the secret of Shabbat? It's like the Shabbat is uniting with one. We are one. Hashem is one. The Torah is one. Shabbat is one. We are all uniting and we become only one. And I just said, Knesset Israel will be the mate of Shabbat, right? Each day have a mate, Sunday, Monday, etc. Thursday have Friday, and Shabbat have us. Because Shabbat have the capability, have the skula for us to unite in one heart, one person, right? And as it says in the holy books, that when we have garbage in our heart, when we don't like somebody, when we hate somebody, right, then we cannot unite with another heart. It has to be clean, like iron to iron. When you have rust on one iron, you cannot weld it properly, you cannot glue it properly. The same thing with the hearts of Israel. And that's why it's very important, for example, for the Kohanim, when they do the Duchan, they have to love everyone. If they have an issue with one Jew, they shouldn't go to the Duchan. Difficult, but it's working also the other way around, right? So this is the hearts. If we have chas v'chalil psolet, if we have garbage, that will separate between us, and then we'll not be able to unite with each other. But the Shabbos Kodesh is refining the hearts of Israel, as it says in the song, right? Called Mekadesh Ve'i. No, sorry, this is the Ka'ech Sof. He says Eden and Nefashot, that the Shabbat is the heaven of the souls. They're getting pleasure in your love and your fear of Hashem. And therefore the Shabbos have a capability of this gula that we can unite together with one heart, with one person. And that's why the Shabbat bring the redemption to the world. Because in that Shabbat we have, every Shabbat we have the context or the aspect of get together and I will tell you, I will reveal you. That's the secret of the redemption. And according to that, it says in Yesod HaAvodah, on the pasuk, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים שבת אחים גם יחד, right? It's so good and so pleasure to see brothers together. They said that each Jew is one candle, as it says, right? Ner Hashem nishmat adam. What is the candle of Hashem? It's a soul of a person. So when we are united like brothers in the love of the heart, then we become a torch from all the individual candles. We become a very strong torch. And then from this torch, the other side, all the negative thing, are running away. All the situ akva. V'itpardu kol palaven, right? They will separate all the sins and everything. And that's also including in gather, and I will tell you what will happen to you at the end of the time. That's the type of the redemption. When the sitra akva, when the evil inclination, everything is going away because we became like a big one torch. And that's from the chidushim of the Baal Shem Tov, right? We're learning Chasiduth. Netivot Shalom is a Chasiduth based on the Baal Shem Tov. So the Baal Shem Tov was mechadesh, the chevruta, right? Chevruta not only for learning, just to be together. Because when you learn with someone for after a certain time, you became like a group. You care about each other. You ask about each other, even if you don't know the name of the people that you're learning with them for years. And it's happened many times. The people learn, but they care about each other, but they don't know even the name. They just the learning together bring us together. And according to that, what our sages said in Masechet Yuma, right, about Yom Kippur, Bait Sheni Nechav Sinat Chinam, right? The second bite was destroyed because of baseless hatred. V'kasher, and he said, because Sinat Chinam, Irak Isur Lav, it's like just a mitzvah, don't hate your brother in your heart. Why is it so severe? That because of that, we lost the Bet HaMikdash. Because he said, because Sinat Chinam, it's only for individuals, not for the klal. And that's like a contradiction to the time of the redemption and the building of the Bet HaMikdash, which is a unity. So when you hate somebody in your heart, you're separating yourself. And the more people hate, more separation. So there is no unity. If there's no unity, there's no point to have the Bet HaMikdash. And this is what Yaakov even wants to save from us, because he knew that in the future we will not have the merit to expedite the redemption. So he told us, you have to be together, just be together. And the evil inclination, it says, because this is the secret for the future redemption, then the evil inclination is trying harder and puts separation in us, because that's the secret of redemption. And we could see what happened, before the Simchat Torah, when we were really separated. There was awful thing that happened, and now suddenly we're together. And it says that every time we don't follow Hashem path, I'm adding here, it didn't edit here the Netivot Shalom, but in the Masechet Megillah it says that when we're not following Hashem path, he bring us a king that his decree are worse than Haman. And it says in Masechet Megillah that removing the ring from Achashverosh finger to Haman's finger and telling him, you have the ring, you can do whatever you want to the Jews, that had more impact than 48 prophets of Israel, more than 48 Nevi'im of Israel that were screaming for Israel, do tshuva, do tshuva, do tshuva. So this is what Yaakov Avinu wants to reveal. Yasfu v'agala, right? Gather, and I will let you know what's going to happen. What's going to happen is a redemption if you're going to get together. That's the secret, to get together. Shkoyach, thank you for listening, and I want to dedicate the shiur to all the people that got wounded, hurt in the goof, in the nefesh, from all our enemies, from Simchat Torah until today, and the success of the Chayalei Tzahal and the success of Israel. Thank you for listening.